Hey, happy Thursday night. So coming in a little bit later because I tried a new recipe. The tenderloin in the Instapot, and it's amazing. But I had to do it first so that I could make sure that it turned out good because it's a brand new recipe. But I've been thinking of, hey guys, come here. Let's help. Finn guy, come help for a minute, please. People, this is my life, right? But so, Finn, if you will go get one of those, you guys can have one so that you can be quiet, okay? So, anyhow, I wanted to do this recipe not live because I wanted to make sure that it turned out okay because I've been thinking about doing a pork loin in the Instapot for a little while, but I was unsure how it was going to work out. And it turned out really, really good. Hey, Regan, good to see you. So, really easy. So, you know the pork loins that you can get, like, are already pre-done. I think this was a Smithville, whatever. H-E-B has them, whatever, wherever you're, but they're already in. And so it was like 2.5 pounds or something like that. And really great. So essentially what I did, and you can see how it turned out. So, okay, so there's actually another piece that I have sliced up for the kids to eat. But essentially what I did was I took the pork loin, and when you pull it out, sometimes it's in a couple of pieces anyway. So I pulled it out and I butterflied it down the middle, pulled it and sliced it into 4 pieces, okay? And so then I stuffed spinach, and typically we would have done feta, but I didn't have any feta, so whatever. So I actually took a little bit of cream cheese, and so I laid the cream cheese in it, put the spinach, right, and then a little bit of Parmesan, and then wrapped it up and used baking twine, right, and tied them up. And so I have these 4 really great little rounds, okay? And then what you do with your Instapot is, you know, the saute function. It's your best friend. Put it on saute, okay? So I put it on saute and put a little bit of olive oil down in there. And then I took these little rounds and laid them down in there and sauteed them, right? And so I got this nice little beautiful brown coloring on it, right? Which was just perfect. Then I took about maybe a cup of chicken broth. And this would probably be really good with beef broth too, but I had chicken on hand. And so a cup of beef broth. And so I took the pork loin out, right? Out of the saute, poured in about a cup of chicken broth, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to deglaze the bottom of the Instapot. Does that make sense? Where I had browned the pork loin. So I did that. I put 1 yellow onion. I had sliced it, big, thick slices, right? And I laid the onion in the bottom of the Instapot with the chicken broth in there, and then put the little beautiful rounds of pork loin back down in there, put it under pressure for 30 minutes. Phenomenal. Okay, they turned out great. And then you have this, so there's some cream cheese, so that's what the creamy is. So then you have this yummy, like, kind of gravy type thing, right? And you can do whatever you want with that gravy. I added a little bit of, Jessica is so good. It is so easy. And the pork loin was like $9, right? And so you can add, I added a little bit of almond flour to my broth there to make a little bit of a thicker gravy. And then we're going to have it with, you guys, the kids have just melted down. It's late for dinner. Come over here, please. Come over here. And yes! Yeah, Chad, I absolutely will put it up there in the top so you can check it out. So, but then we're going to have it with cauliflower mashed potatoes. So super low carb. If you're keto, totally keto, right? But super, super yum, yum, yum stuff. Kid extravaganza. But so let me slice this loin for you so that you can see, because it really did turn out still really moist too. Is that in the view? Yeah, it is. And you know, of course, adding cheese to anything makes it wonderful. And you don't have to add the cheese. Oh, and I did put some Italian seasoning on it. But this is really cold because it's been cooked for a while. We cooked it before we went to the garden. But, so, that's what you've got. You get these little yummy little medallions. Oh, come here. See? Super yum. Super, super yum. So that's what we're eating. We're going to have pork loin with cauliflower, mashed potatoes, and gravy. It's good stuff. You guys take care. I'll put the recipe up at the top when I get to my computer, and you can check it out. Super yummy, easy, great way to use your Instapot. Make it quick. All right, take care. Bye.